Among Us
There
code.
you
Very nice.
go.
You gotta love that.
Hello, this is Meka T2 Revelation versus RnS. Um, it is same as yet, pretty much same as yesterday, to be honest. It is best of five, so first of three maps, um, and why has my mind gone
Yeah.
blank?
That.
First of three maps, and it's the same map pool as yesterday as well. So Lijiang will be our first map, and then the loser will pick the continuing maps as it goes along. So um, the second hybrid is either Iconworld or King's Row. 2CP or Assault, sorry, is Anubis or Volskaya, and then I think it's. I need to look it up now. Can't believe,
I
I
bet
was
it's
trying to
like
go off
Route
memory.
66.
Rialto or Havana for
Never
Escort,
mind.
and then Ilios or Oasis for the fifth decider.
Oh, those are some.
Some nice
Those are
maps there.
some maps right there. Can't lie.
There's some pretty good maps there. Um,
Yeah. All we're waiting on is like two more players, or one player for each, and then.
well, we're waiting for their players, but at the same time,
Yeah.
we're waiting for their starting rosters. We don't know what they're
Yeah, it's
playing.
quite annoying. Go to ping them. Just spam them in chat. What is with these Among Us codes? What the hell, man? Mad. Jesus Christ, he's
Yeah,
making a new code every minute. Man's on a mad.
he's just put it. He's just plugging his Among Us in my chat.
V-Groomy. That doesn't sound like a safe name.
It's,
V-Groomer. That doesn't sound any better.
yeah,
Jesus
it's not
Christ.
much better.
Yeah. You went from bad to still bad. Life is late. Still.
Yeah, if he's late, 3 minutes late already.
Oh, Octo's on the wrong team.
Yeah,
Then.
they're all over the place. I know
Oh,
that
okay.
because they're all just joining left, right, and centre. So
Yeah.
Unflux, Jedi.
So, yeah, Unflux, Jedi, Octo, and Nephi. Last one, Nephi. Nice. Very nice. Who's the captain of the other team?
Chantel, I've also pinged them. They've not replied. I just pinged the whole team, to be fair. Roomy for
Right.
Night Marion once he joins. Okay.
Alright. I've said in bomber chat, hopefully. They see.
I'm gonna kick Bean because they are just under leveled anyway, and there's no.
Nice. Just a picture of a goat. Yes. That's so useful.
Yeah.
How to.
So yeah, currently just waiting for the
The other
starting
team.
roster of RnS. Yeah, and actually that means we can start the 15-minute timer because after 15 minutes they have to forfeit first.
Yeah.
So I will just message.
Why is Bean back, man? What the hell? Mm, Jesus. What is this? Roomy 69. Fair enough. Who is a bean?
I'm gonna. There was a caster. There was a team sheet putting casters, a roster sheet that
Yeah.
Ecadge did.
Yeah, I didn't see anything.
RnS the remix. Bean is on their roster
Is there a waiver?
without a waiver.
That's kind of sus.
Just gonna.
Yeah, that doesn't seem right. What's the SRs that it says there? Wait, let me have a look. RnS, where's been? That's weird. That's really weird because you look at his SRs, yeah. Gold, mid plat, back down all the way to gold. That's really like fluctuates
Well,
quite a lot.
it's because it's a new account, but they're a
Yeah,
low-level player anyway, so they're not.
they're not allowed to play unless they have a waiver, and they don't have a waiver.
Well, they're not.
They are not playing.
They're on the team, so they can. Yeah, Ah. Okay, so they're waiting on one more player.
Jesus Christ. Alright, who are they waiting for?
Jun.
Jun. Nice. Just Jun.
Just Jun. This is tier 2.
What's the percentage that they are a K-pop
Ah,
stan
my bad.
having the word Jun in their name? What do you think? I
What's
think
that?
it's an easy 70 to 30% chance that the person with the word Jun in their name is a K-pop stan. It's gotta be.
12 minutes.
Huh?
Oh. Okay, there's a
Ready?
ready from
Off the
Chantel. that was quick.
Out of the blue. I didn't even see Mighty Jun join.
Yeah, might be getting into our first map very quickly.
Let's
Well, I say
go.
very quickly.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't call this quick by any chance. But you know what? It's good enough. We're getting there.
Okay, we're just waiting on the ready for Illusion. No, sorry, Revelation, because there's 2 Illusion teams on this in this tier, so we have to call them different names. Otherwise, it's going to be very confusing, especially if they go up against each other.
It's gonna be horrible. Because I normally call things just by the first name. It's a lot easier. So Illusion v Illusion is gonna be an awful game. How did they log on the other? That's really confusing. Well, have a look at this. I mean, their career profile looks fine, I think. Yeah. Yeah, their career profile's fine on this account. Perfectly fine. I just flicked through it.
Okay, we've got ready from both teams, so we'll be heading into our first map.
I think so.
Oh. You okay there?
Yeah, man, I had to burp. I was on mute my mic. Because I'd be grim to hear on stream. Just the goddamn people watching all that is. Oh.
Currently waiting for players. We love that.
Very nice.
See some Brig Lucio picks coming out there, and might be teasing.
Oh please, bro. I don't need to watch any more of that.
Probably at the same time, not teasing. Just trying to.
Nah, they'll just run Lucio, man.
Oh yeah, Lucio Messi, brilliant comp.
Yeah. You wanted hills? Nah. By the way, it's a pocket foul. You don't even get any hills. I thought I saw it then. I was gonna cry. Never mind. Mirror match. Never enough. Ooh.
Near enough a mirror match.
But a Mercy. Oh no, that's kind of big.
Mercy Ana instead of Map Lucio. I think in a long fight, the Map Lucio should win this.
Yeah. If this Ana can hit a big nade, that'll be.
Yeah, that's what they need. They need that nade coming in early.
And they're just gonna get the point faster.
Yeah, the TP just comes through quicker. And yeah, I mean, that looks like RnS just giving up on using that.
They're just positioning in another way. But there's the three behind.
Oh, what aggression from Rumi! Oh my god, he's just walking in swinging! Holy moly! I did not see that coming. That was such a quick fight.
Not fair on them.
Okay, Revelation just not hanging around.
Nah. Yeah, I think what they need the Farah here. The Farah will be a lot better than the Sim. The aggression
I mean, the rotation speed coming from Revelation is actually top-notch. We like to see that. Lamp has come out from Revelation early. There's the shatter going down and three-bullet down onto their back. Lamp does get commit from RnS. There's the high noon from Mighty Jun. Doesn't find anything, and Revelation are backed up to the point. RnS just, with their DPS on this outside, trying to find that bit of poke, destroy that TP before anyone really, Revelation players can get back.
This is insane. They're playing both coordinated.
Rumi comes back in, finds the pin! Both lamps coming out again. Martin gets the next.
Constantly charged up.
Unflux falling there. Mighty Jun also finding the pick onto Jedi Penguin, and the kills are going the way of RnS finally in this fight. Shatter does go down from Nitro, but it looks like it got blocked up by Rumi. Rumi does fall there, and point gets capped up 60% on the point for Revelation here. Loki trying to get a pick onto Neffy, does find that stagger pick. Revelation just having to wait for those respawns.
That was insane. That was insane by Rumi.
He just came back in.
My guy was like, nah, I'm getting into that team fight and I'm staying there. Just walk.
There's the bomb coming out from Martin to instigate this fight. High noon and bomb coming out from the other side. And Mighty planning to kill on Neffy. That kill onto Neffy with a high noon is just deciding factor there.
Mighty getting 2 in that team fight. 3? That's huge. That's huge. He saved that team fight by the.
Yeah, and kills being traded both sides as well, so that fight could have gone either way until that shots were being landed by Mighty Jun. TP being chosen on the point, and the window coming out from Neffy there. It's going to do double damage. Neffy finding the kill onto these. There's the high noon
behind.
Jedi Penguin on the bridge. He finds 2 and finds the boot kill onto the mech.
Jedi. Jesus Christ, man. What is this?
That was a brilliant play there as well. They TP'd to point and split.
They both ended on 64%, by the way. They both lost point at 64%. That's so weird.
Only ult being online is Loki the game is Visor here as well.
That's going to be big. They're going to have to do a drive.
There's the window coming out, and that finds the kill on the
helix rocket. That's going to be big for them. I know with the kill onto Rumi.
Visor gets pulled out and
Mighty Jun with 2. They've taken that. That is their point right there. They need to kill the Diva. They do. At 99%, so they can't get out the point now.
Revelation only need one more fight to win. They only need one more
There's
fight.
probably only going to be one more fight.
And with Unflux having the Sim Shield up, you can kind of expect them just to TP to point in a way.
No?
Okay. High Noon comes out. There's the Sim Shield going up.
Good wall.
Mighty just pops that High Noon last
More
second.
out early. We going behind. Mighty Jim going behind.
Shatter goes down.
Big
2 players
Shatter.
popped about. Bomb finds Nitro.
More out.
Mighty Jin just gets
3 down.
punished from being on that back line, and Shadow Penguin's going to
Loki in
build
the
up this
back
High
line.
Noon here, finding the
Can
kill
he get
on
anything?
Chantel. Revelation have cleaned up that
9-9.
point. First point going
that
to
was a crazy round. That was crazy.
Score 0-1.
What a round. Spicy.
Ready or battle.
Yeah.
Do you see this changing up composition wise?
Yeah, I mean, Unflux has switched off of the Symmetra onto the Junkrat. Mighty Jin's just switched off of the Cassidy, going for the Doomfist.
Ooh, Sim Doom? That's gonna be strong.
Sim Doom. It
It
depends
feels
whether
like
Loki is opting to stay with the Sim, or is just using it for the TP app spawn to get to point.
yeah, that's gonna be the big one.
Capture the objective.
Going with
It looks like
TP,
They will
and
be
they're
sticking
staying.
with the Symmetra.
they're gonna get their Uno and they're gonna have a lot more strength just holding down points. But Revelation are deciding to rotate straight on point. Rumi walking up.
RnS,
Immortal
oh my god,
early.
Jedi has already found the pick on
Jedi's taking down
Chantel here.
Chantel.
Lamps have been
So
used
their
from
Lucio
both
is down.
sides.
That's
Pin
broken
from
overtime.
Rumi, very,
with the
very
pin.
aggressive. Very aggressive pin there from Rumi, and the kills are going
Loki
away.
is charged
Revelation.
up. They're gonna have to deal with him. But Revelation taking no for an answer.
That's another
Well,
very
damn.
aggressive pin from Rumi.
Rumi is going in, and I'm loving it. God damn. Especially with a Doom, you wouldn't expect that much credit. Jedi with the
What a
pick
pick.
already.
That's an early pick, and Nevi
What a
considered using the
pick,
window,
man.
decided not to.
They're gonna have to wait for that. That's insane.
And meanwhile, Revelation have just built up even more ults. Signal comes out and window in reply.
okay,
Nevi finds the
window.
kill onto Loki the game.
Unflux getting Doom. The Doom hasn't got much value this entire round.
Another pin! Another pin from Rumi.
Oh,
This man is just pinning in every
The
single
gameplay
time.
from Rumi is unmatched.
He's just pinning in. He's just playing so aggressive that the other team can't think while he does
Absolutely
it.
amazing.
And I mean, you've got ults online for RnS here, but they did commit like 3 ults into that last
They-
fight,
yeah, they
and
could-
still came out
Loki's
losing
had
it.
to swap from the Doom as well. And Doom had to swap.
Starting this next fight off with the bomb, and the Shatter coming down as well.
Onto the line, but nothing to be able to follow up on it. Bomb is out. Gets the back for the enemy team.
Martin is trying.
Remake kill!
Okay, Martin finds the remake kill and the kill with a bomb. The
They're-
kills were going
not
the
gonna
way
be
of
able to do anything.
RnS there. And Revelation were like, no,
Fire
we're gonna
out
let you get the
is
kills.
early. Swaying in the shadows. What a match from
Both
them.
the tanks flipping around that fight at the end there. Martin finding the remake and the bomb kill. And Vroomy doing another one of those classic pins that he's been doing the whole game so
Oh
far.
my god, that was
And
amazing.
just pinning into them and finding 2 kills with that.
That was clean.
The flank High Noon there, yeah, really clever from them as well. They split up the enemy team's attention by taking the TP and then High Nooning behind them, but they set
Why
up
is-
the High
why
Noon
is-
2B behind them.
In kills not on there.
He needs to
There
get
should
more.
be some.
He needs to get
Yeah.
more.
We need more. We need to see more from Rumi with them pins. God damn. Are we back? Okay, I'm back. Literally a second.
Wow. Okay.
Nice.
That was a nice quick map. So yeah, we'll be looking to head into the second map. Map pick will be going to RnS here, and they will get the map choice of King's Row or Eichenwald. And I mean,
King's Row, King's Row, King's Row.
they go
Come
King's
on.
Row. The brawl matchup does look like quite one-sided, to be honest.
Yeah,
Unless RnS
they're
can
gonna
pull
have to
something out
get
that
something
they
out.
specifically like believe in, then I'm kind of like a bit worried on whether they'll pick, if they do pick King's Row.
I completely
but
agree.
then that depends on how confident they are on stuff like double shield. If they play a good double
Maybe it was
shield,
just a warm-up game. You never know.
maybe
Warm-up
it
game?
was a warm-up map.
Warm-up
map.
Yeah, just a warm-up map.
That's what they need. Yeah, every team.
That's our excuse.
Most good teams lose first map.
Yeah, on Rusties, that's our excuse, so that's fine.
Yeah, that's our excuse on our team.
So we just use that as a warm-up map, and then we're perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. And when we do win map 1, then we don't need a warm-up map.
Then we lose.
Shut up. We don't talk about that. But I do actually want to see Eichenwald, to be honest, because I think there'll be a more variety of team comps on Eichenwald.
Do you want me to just tell you now or tell you later?
Nah, don't even tell me. I want to see it pop
Row.
up. Fair enough, to be honest.
There we go.
Fair enough.
Yeah, the map pick has come through.
To be honest, both maps are good. Both maps are very good.
Yeah, both maps are very good for like if you feel confident on a brawl comp or a dive comp, even on Eichenwald, it works.
Even
I think
double shield.
I think for King's Row it's much more brawl centric and like.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, you feel a lot more incentive to play
Very
brawl
heavy
King's
on
Row.
Ryan, Diva, Kree, Hanzo, or a Mei. That Lucio. That's what you're gonna expect. They might whip out the Pharah or the Torb. Torb mainly on defense, and Pharah mainly on attack. If you're gonna see something different, you're probably not gonna see a difference in tank compositions. Just because, unless you're wanting to run the dive, then. But it's gonna be probably a larger amount of brawl that you're gonna see. On point,
Yeah, I
you
mean-
could see the snipers. That's another. You could see a lot of Widow if, let's say, Mightygen, because he was popping off on the Kree. He was really good on the Kree. You might see him pop off on the Widow.
Yeah, he was doing work on the Cassidy last map, and he clearly has the mechanics to be to shine and be good enough. But I feel like the last map, no offense, but Vroomy and Martin did absolute work on the last map.
They were
the Ryan
a
and the
different
Diva
breed.
combo with them. They were like changing that map. They were controlling the pace and doing such a good job. And I mean, take the first fight for example on that very first point in Gardens. It just went so quickly. You didn't see it start.
Vroomy went in and he did his stuff. There's nothing
Yeah.
else about it.
It just kind of started and ended at the same time, and that's just that aggression coming out from Vroomy. And I think a good main tank also has to rely on a good Baptiste behind him. A
Definitely.
good Reinhardt, or a good Reinhardt needs a good Baptiste. So you can't just say, "Oh, Vroomy's amazing," because Neffy's the one keeping him alive.
Definitely,
and with the aggression that
Vroomy was playing that,
putting
they're
out.
gonna need
They're gonna
such
need a good Baptiste.
Baptiste to keep him alive and also be able to keep the damage output high enough. What I find quite ironic was RnS was starting off on Gardens in their spawn room with the Pharah, which would have been such a good counter to what they were running,
Yeah.
but they decided to change last second. If they kept with that Pharah with the Ana and the Mercy, with the Creed, they could have had such a... They might have been slower, but they might have had such a higher damage output against only a Kree and a Sim. The Pharah could easily dealt with the Symmetra.
Yeah,
About the
I
beginning
mean,
of the game.
the Pharah switch on the first map would have come in useful, but we'll see coming into second map if they manage to pick up the adaptability that they didn't quite have on that first map, that they probably
I've got high
needed, to be
hopes.
fair.
I've
Yeah,
got high
and
hopes.
Ready for
This
battle.
might show to be a longer map as well. As
What did I say about the Pharaoh? What did I tell you?
I mean, yeah, they've come out on the Pharah. They must have heard you. They must have heard you like
They
speaking to
read my mind. Oh,
In
they read my mind.
Yeah, you've been sending your brain waves to the players.
I send my brain. Sorry, that's what I do sometimes. I can't help it.
You giving them tips. It's against the
Unflux on the
rules.
Widow. I don't know if that's just the scouting,
I'm
but
assuming
I'm
that'll be
hoping
for like
Maiden
first
isn't
pick.
gonna give himself away.
I'm
It sounds
assuming
like
they'll
he
go
is.
the Widow for first pick and then switch.
Yeah.
4, 3,
It does look like Unflux will be staying on it for first pick, just not peeking as well.
incoming.
Just try and
I'm
bait.
liking the look of this.
Objective
Manages to land the body shot, but not quite a headshot there. And yeah, switch is coming onto a soldier there.
Soldier, good swap.
It's
Loving
looking
it.
like Revelation are also prepared beforehand for if there is a
Yeah.
fire around what DPS they're going to run. Because there was no hesitation there, they just switched straight to... okay.
Fumi!
Meanwhile, the fight is going... Fumi has just walked in, such
Maiden
aggression
gets one
coming
though,
in.
so does Loki.
The DPS of...
That is both their supports dead already. If they can delay this fight long enough, they could potentially get this in the end.
I mean, yeah, that's a nice pick from
But
Jedi there as well.
that might just seal the deal for them to.
Yeah, I think
not be
that
able
is going to
get that
seal
back.
the point. That's the first point going.
That was crazy far.
5 minutes 41 on the clock.
That's insane. The aggression from Revelation is unmatched by RnS right now.
Oh, there's the window coming out from Neffy.
Window
Forces out
already,
that
well,
window. Forces out the
Look
lamp.
at
but
RnS's back value though.
RnS
They're
always
50%
really got.
compared to a window already. Rumi going in, he's just holding the
He's
line.
just going so aggressive. And I mean, they are running the double shield comp, and so realistically, the way you want to be playing this for Rumi is as quick as possible. Unflux unfortunately does fall to
Rumi is doing.
There's the barrage coming out from Mighty Jedi, fine. Kill onto Jedi Pain.
What's that?
And manages to stay alive as well.
That's right. Why are they backing up? They don't have their resale. Or, yeah, Revelation should not be backing up. Or are they waiting for their group?
They're waiting for it. I think, especially with like a double.
To be honest, they should
Oh,
have.
Flux! What a Flux coming out from Nitro!
Flux.
Gets so many players in that, and I mean, RnS is just going to be walking forward. A beautiful pull
What a
rock
solid
there.
block.
What a pull from
Martin,
FN?
baby
Kano.
boy.
From Kano. And I mean, RnS are not
Kano
going to
is
stop
a
with this.
rip
They're
off.
going to keep trying to take space and take this aggression. Rumi
That was
though
big
does
from
have this
Kano
shatter
right
online. There's the Valk being popped from Chantel,
Very good now.
and Window coming up as well.
Mikey doesn't have the belt on him. That's quite a big thing. If the soldier can get the barrel while
Bob
not
coming out
having
from
belt.
Loki, and that's, I mean, Revelation are really struggling to move in as quickly as they'd like to. You've seen them moving forward, but you've not quite seen them moving forward as quickly as they'd like. Bomb
That's
comes
gonna
out
be
from
quite
Martin,
big
and
ball.
manages to find the kill onto Bean. Mighty Jun goes for the barrage and gets taken out through it. There's the visor being popped by Onflux. And I mean, that's just going to seal the deal for Revelation in this fight. Good patience from Revelation.
That's the key point. If they can get beyond that cart, that's good.
And I mean, that's great patience from Revelation there. They managed to wait out all of the different ults that were coming at them to stagger them a little bit and try and slow them down. But yeah, they will be capping up second point with 4 minutes 33 on the clock.
This Bow is going to struggle. Bow's going to really struggle in this field. Very close with double hit stand, and he's not going to be able to get as much damage.
Bongo being dropped down by
Big
Kano there.
Bongo though, that's gonna get
And that
really
just
good
stops the
value.
regression. Oh my god, the shatter
Huge
comes down
shot.
from Brumi. 3 players put onto their back, and with that beat armor, he's just going to be able to walk onto their back and not worry about a single thing. Neffy finds the kill onto Bean, and it's just the
Absolutely
pharmacy
insane.
left alive on this left-hand side. But Martin wants to take that 1v1 fight.
This
Chantel
is
goes
not
down.
what
There's
RnS
Mighty John
hoped
also
for
falling,
on their map.
and it's just going to be stagger kills. It's just going to be Steals coming through.
Flux though, that's a very good flux.
Flux
Can
comes
they get
through.
anything?
Bean
No,
gets
they
taken
can't.
down
No
in the
follow-up.
spawn. And Chantel has the. Okay.
I think I
Chantel.
speak for RnS here. They did not want their map to go that way. That was not what they hoped.
Yeah, RnS really struggling there, and also dying in spawn with ults. That's like quite an unfortunate thing to see coming out for RnS.
Initiating.
You kind of don't want to, if you're going to be losing the map, you kind of want to be losing the map without after like using all your ults. Yeah, a beautiful attack coming through from Revelation, though they managed to finish with 3 minutes 39 on the clock. That's absolutely insane. Like, that's a really
For
good
Kings, that's
Row
really
time.
good. That's amazing. That's absolutely amazing. I don't see it changing that much. We do have the main now, which is gonna be quite strong, I'd say. On attack.
I mean, they're running the brawl, which is the different thing. RnS ran double shield on defense that whole time, and they just got run over by the aggression from Revelation. And I mean, I say Revelation. It was Rumi. It was Rumi being very aggressive. But like, yeah, RnS hopefully might see something change here with their brawl coming through. And I mean, the first map could be the reason why they chose to run the double shield comp on the defense there, but it didn't work. So go back to good old roots of playing brawl.
Defend objective A.
They're doing an aggressive hold right here. They're holding quite far forward, but now falling back. The Hundo on the side of Revelation will give them a lot more poke damage. Be able to break the shield a lot more easier and have to.
And I mean, the position's already been taken up close to this point.
Diva's really Vine is so low. That is a huge immortal.
And I mean, Nitro has no shield left. Also noticing that Nitro is on the main tank. Rumi went for a pin but didn't get it off. Thankfully, he would have been blown up in that window there. Mighty Jump does
waste.
find the pick onto Martin. There's the high noon getting popped by Mighty Jump. This is probably going to force a
That will
tick
give
for
them time to
RnS. As Revelation just comes straight out with that window. Mighty Jump finds the pick onto Jedi Penguin though.
But Mighty Jump does fall. Ano gets Rumi. This could be it. This could take them.
This does look like it's going
Zephy's
the way
the
of
only one on point
RnS
at the
here.
moment. With the Diva. There's Diva Martin.
Yeah, Martin's come back into the fight, but he unfortunately gets demeched there, so this is probably going to be a stagger kill as well.
That's insane. That's fast as well. They're both playing really aggressive.
Yeah, and I mean,
liking the look
it's
of
nice
it.
to see, to be fair. It's nice to see two teams that, especially after that first map, definitely a warm-up map, because, I mean, the aggression from RnS here is
They're warming
working a
up.
lot better.
They're getting there. They're definitely getting there. You can tell that they weren't happy with map 1. They weren't happy with the result, so they want to change it. They're out for blood. That could be a big
comes
bomb
off
setup, but they were too far away.
Yeah, Rumi had the shield up, and there's the shatter from Rumi. So many players put on their backs, and I mean,
Unflux gets the maid.
Unflux with the dragons
is
through all
out,
of that.
and they're dropping low.
And dragons on this stage
That's a
of
very big foul. That kept them alive.
dragons on this stage of King's Row is
Unflux gets another.
really painful.
The man's insane.
Nice headshot coming out from Unflux. Just another stagger kill coming through. Resurrect will be used on Mighty Jump there. Window being popped in this hallway. Window comes out from the other side in response.
Both this way now. The defenders will have a better angle with their window right here. Just because they're going to have such a wider area to hit through. So we have to hold a better angle. As window does go down, they're both just going to wait out, get some ult charge up, and they're going to wait out for the speed. Rumi getting a bit Really
He got
there.
flashed. There's the Blizzard and the Dragon both getting eaten. Both getting eaten. Both ults got eaten
could
there.
be a
Bomb
big
comes
bomb if
out.
they can
Mighty
get the
Jump pops
other
the
out
high noon.
Bean dropping low. Martin in a really bad.
I mean, I can't
Yeah,
quite tell
guys.
who's winning this
Hitting
fight.
heads.
It looks like it's going the way of RnS, but Revelation could still come out with a win with some
Revelation
heroics
just
from their
holding on.
players.
RnS are all.
Jedi Penguin
Revelation
finding the
are
big
all
onto
low.
Bean. He's going to
Wow,
be pushed by
this-
Kano. Is
Martin
dropped down by Neffy.
200 a meg.
I mean, this still could go either way. Martin gets taken out. There's the bomb coming out, and Neffy and Octo will be falling from
Oh
that.
no, there's two.
Both the DPS, both the
RnS
supports
all the
will
way
be
now.
there.
RnS are not goddamn letting this up. They are taking this point and bringing it all the way home. Wow, that was a crazy bomb from Kano though. That saved them right there. They were close to losing, but that bomb gave them a bit of life.
And I mean, nice aggression from Kano there, just going to stop them from getting.
Yeah, I thought it was all lost, if I'm being honest. I think they're able to stay alive a lot easier.
Kano is going to be
res.
taking this high ground, and Martin.
They've got that mercy.
Nice ball coming up, window comes out in response, and there's the beat as well, Bean getting taken out by Unflux.
To their map. That's team fight over already. Team fight
Yeah,
won.
I think RnS know that that's the end of that fight, and they're going to be backing out. But, I mean, Mighty Jun, they know! Revelation, no! Mighty Jun's there, that's a massive stagger! Mighty Jun does fall, that's so unfortunate for him. And good awareness from Revelation as well.
Yeah, no, they must have known somehow. They probably should want to have a time like that, or just see.
I mean, plenty of ults online for RnS here though. There's the Shatter and the Dragons coming out, 3 players put down. Rumi gets frozen and the Shatter comes out in response. Can the kills go either way though? I mean, there's so much pressure for the supports.
Viking does get connected. Despite Viking gets a second. Martin does just get out. Unflux deadly low. Same with Martin. They're gonna
I mean,
have to do
look at where Unflux is as well. They just didn't notice he was sat there and didn't hunt him down.
Oh wow.
Blizzard does come out, Loki actually managing to get it out this
in the
time.
backline.
Jedi on the back with the high noon. He gets eaten by Kano. Nice E coming out from Kano there. Jedi unfortunately getting
unnoticed right now.
And I mean, so many ults getting dropped from Revelation here though. They are going to hold on to this point. But they did drop 4 ults into that fight. 5 ults into that fight.
RnS would not be able to get a higher time limit now. We can hope that they get a time and get to the field so go into second one.
I mean, that's a nice reset coming
playing
through. Wall
very
comes up. Rumi does manage to get away with his life though. Doesn't quite block him. Split him off from his team. And Unflux actually being contested this time.
Yeah. Even there, Kano's just holding up top there. He was doing really well. Stopping the
Very
Unflux.
low. Rumi's going to walk forward and take out Chantel, punishing Chantel for falling backwards. And I think that's going to be a quick reset for RnS here, as they've got 1 minute 21 on the clock. This is still very winnable for RnS here. They're still, they have the possibility to win this. With High Noon, Window, Blizzard and Shatter coming online for the next fight, it's looking like they're going to have a lot to go with. But Revelation, they have so much more. Dragons comes out, Equal's there, but they didn't quite have the range. There's the window coming out from both sides. Nitro falling very, very low, not having a shield there as well, but no kills going either way yet.
This could go either way in this team fight.
There's the Shatter coming from Rumi, puts 4 players onto his back. The Shatter comes out from Nitro.
Rumi nearly goes over the edge. Viking holding line with
Bomb finds the kill onto Neffy, but kills are going the way of Revelation here, as Rumi pins in and finds the kill onto
Cleaning
Nitro.
house right here. They've put one more fight.
20 seconds on the clock for RnS here. This is going to be a tight fight. Mighty Jun and Loki both making switches onto the Doomfist and the Tracer.
Just so they can touch. That's big because they were doing really well on the DPS they were on. Touch
does need to come through, and they do manage to get their Lamp immediately drops it to the point. Fixicano has come back on the
big go on to Rumi. Emot is out.
Rumi
Dragon's down the middle. Untouched gets the Lucio.
High Noon from Jedi Penguin on that right hand side manages to find 2 kills.
Oh, Jedi with 2.
Nitro has pinned in and found a kill onto Martin, but Revelation are finding the kills, and that's going to be the end of this map. Revelation.
2 meters, not even 2 meters, 1.5 meters.
What a showing from Revelation in that fight, and Jedi Penguin definitely clutching it up with that High Noon.
That was insane.
Play of the game.
Why is there no googly eyes?
Love the April Fool's update with the googly eyes.
I love it. I love it. Googly eyes on the point is what the googly eyes on the dragon on my face. Do you think there'll be googly eyes on the tumbleweed? Or McCree? Or Cassidy?
That's a good idea.
That would,
I mean,
would be really cool.
Have you seen what happens to Reaper when he dies?
No.
He drops
I haven't got it.
He drops like 20 shotguns.
Can someone go Reaper and just die for the stream? Just so we can see that.
Just for the stream. Yeah.
Just for the stream.
It's like you know how when Junkrat dies, he has the Total Mayhem.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know what plays. Yeah, it's like that, but with shotguns, and they don't do damage.
Damn.
I mean, it would be pretty overpowered if they did damage.
But that was something else. That was a really good game.
Yeah, so map pick will be going to RnS again, as they unfortunately got so close, yet so far from winning that map. And yeah, this is 2-0 now, so okay, that was very quick. They've already typed in like subs and everything like that.
Oh wow, faster than any other team. Crazy.
Wezzy or Wheezy.
Well, Sky or you know what I hope for? I'm hoping for the Farah.
Loki Bean, and then yeah, so we'll be going on to Volskaya now.
The great thing is, neither team is playing bad.
Hey, just
neither team is playing.
It is it is 25 days. It's less than a month. 25 days until we never. Oh well, actually, I say we, but 25 days until PC players never have to play 2CP again.
That's crazy. That's insane.
I mean,
and it'll be some of the last casting of Overwatch 1.
Well, I mean, you say that, but
up.
The game hasn't got a full release date yet.
Yeah.
And they've said about getting a beta to console players, but they've not said when that's going to be, or they've not hinted that it's going to be soon. So I'm kind of.
It's going to be a while.
Feeling like it's going to be quite a while.
I'd say it's probably going to be a year, maybe. Give it a year.
Yeah, give it a year. But thing is, PC players will have it, so it's fine.
Yeah, we'll have a ton of content to watch. Be able to understand the game when it comes out, and we'll be able to really know what characters will be good and what characters will need changing in some aspects. Going into
Yeah.
map 3, Volsky Industries, what are you hoping to see?
Traveling to
I mean,
Volskaya
I kind of want to see Dive come out. I love a bit of Dive. I love Dive, both with
Yeah.
Monkey Dive or with like a bull comp.
Initiating
But I have a slight feeling like it's still going to be double shield or brawl based, considering it's tier 2.
Yeah.
RnS will be on the defense first, and so hope we'll
Now they
might
did
see
bring in a different tank, which gives me
Yeah.
the idea on
No,
Revelation that they could bring out the dive.
Oh, okay. Yeah, true. RnS though, they've also made quite a few moves around. Loki has gone on to the support, and they've brought Wheezy in.
Dive with Bastion, you'll love to see.
Dive with Bastion. I mean, Unflux. I know Unflux pretty well. He's an avid Genji player. He's your average.
Could also go on to the Echo.
He could be on the Echo,
I've
but I
seen
feel
them.
like
It's
I feel like in this matchup, he's definitely going to be opting for the Genji in this matchup.
Am I seeing the Raiders with NRS? The Raiders strat?
Raider
Love to
strat.
see it.
I mean, they're running the Sigma instead of the D.Va for Raider strat,
one.
so
Yeah,
slightly off.
that is actually a big difference.
Unflux is staying on the Genji. Oh no, he's going to the Sombra. So they're playing a zombie comp here. They're playing Korean Brawl. And yeah, there you go. I mean, if you see it on the stream, all those shotguns laying on the floor when a Reaper throws his
Oh,
shotgun
I'm keeping
down.
my eye out. They are positioning on the left right here. They're gonna be able to push up to RnS, but RnS are put at repositioning. The speed on the side of RnS, they are gonna bring them down.
But Mighty
But they're
John's
gonna
going to be getting so
down
much.
from
here.
top already.
I mean,
Bev-
double shield
RnS
is such a hard comp to get near,
Yeah.
let alone push into. Dive does come up onto the
Unflux
high
going
ground
down
and Night Mario
very
gets
fast.
punished.
Naito gets on a red as well. That's that team fight already over basically.
Yeah, I mean,
They're stuck.
Revelation kind of forced it to the corner, and if you're RnS, you want to be taking up these stagger kills, yeah. Finding those
Naito
kills.
holding point by himself.
Mighty Jump
Mighty
finding
gets-
2 with a move. And 2 environmental
And
kills
Jedi
for Mighty Jump there. And yeah, that's just going to be a reset for RnS here, as they do find the resurrection back onto Mighty Jump, who has managed to build up the barrage in that fight. Neffy with the coalescence here, it does give a lot more sustain for this Korean Brawl, this zombie comp, when they get into the fight. But it's actually starting the fight that's difficult. Unflux falls to Mighty Jump. Oh
That's
no!
gonna be big.
That's such a big stagger. I mean, they're gonna have to sit and wait. And Mighty Jump is just gonna.
This is the power
poking the
of
damage
double
in.
shooting this map. If you're on, you have to take so much time just to get over to them. And by the time you try and go over to them, they've repositioned. You have to use all your abilities just to get there. And there's no time.
And the repositioning here from RnS is really good. They're just running rings around Revelation. Coalescence does come out. And, I mean, there's quite a few ults being dropped here.
There's just so many to even try and commentate over. About 5 ults got dropped by both sides. Revelation seems to come out on top here though. It just seems like that team fight went over in a second.
Yeah, that was, I mean, but that's how Korean Brawl works. That's how this kind of monkey dive comps works. It plays very quick. And I mean, they showed on the first map that it is an effective comp, or not an effective comp, but it's an effective strategy of being as aggressive as you possibly can. Plenty of ults online.
My Marion and Rumi have Sonic in common, and that is aggressive.
Yeah, I mean, plenty of ults online for RnS on the defense here. As Revelation just kind of walking forward and taking space.
Mighty's gonna have a really good angle with the Pharaoh. Has a lot of cover and a lot of narrow always. Nothing with the flux though. Martin
nice.
gets 2! That's big. Are they gonna be able to hold anything? Mighty gets killed by his own barrage.
And that seems like desperation ults being dropped there from RnS as they come back in trying to get a bit of stagger, a bit of stall onto this point. I mean, they dropped the bongo and the barrage without like anyone really there to get value out of it. Coalescence comes out from Neffy.
But gets nothing from it.
And yeah, I mean,
they're gonna have to start.
This is pretty good stagger coming out, but still, such high time on the clock.
3 minutes, that's huge.
Spinning
but they
around
are staggering and slowly and slowly. No ults are going to be taken off from RnS. And Revelation's able to build up. Oh god. Reaper here. And they go out.
There's the Death Blossom just to finish up that. Just to finish that fight off, the Death Blossom. Yeah.
Just a petal on top.
RnS, I mean, you got to be happy with the stall as it was. The stall was still pretty good. They managed to burn a good minute off the clock, or something around. I think it was about 45 seconds. They managed to burn off the clock.
They burn off quite enough. They burn off enough time.
Yeah, they burn off enough time, and yeah, I mean, considering how quickly the Revelation are wanting to play, the timer doesn't really signify that they were as fast as you might want to. So it was a good first point defense from RnS, and I wonder to see what they might come out on the attack. As we see Revelation coming out on defense, they are going to be running the Raiders comp, the Orisa Diva, with the Ashe instead of the Pharah. My personal preference, to be honest, I think an Ashe is a much better pick than a Pharah.
Yeah. But they could go the Echo. If they decide to go the Echo here, they're gonna have double hit scan. To be honest, with the composition that with the composition that that RnS are looking to go with, the double hit scan will be good.
That's my bad. It's MP.
Yeah, no, it's all good. I was like, what? Dive is being subbed. Are they going to be able to sell?
Oh, Jedi finding an early pick onto Mighty Jump.
Setting up the dive here. Builds out.
Dive does come out onto the high ground. There was no rotation there from Revelation. They didn't really. I mean, they must have seen it coming, but they didn't reposition. Wheezy is on the back line as the soldier, and Martin is on him, just marking him. Looks like there's a little bit of a 1v1 coming out, but Jedi has found the pick onto Mighty Jun. As Kano finds the pick onto Neffy with the environmental kill. Resurrection is there for Mighty Jun, and the kills, I mean, there are one player up for RnS here, as Revelation have lost Neffy. And I mean, losing your Baptiste in this fight is not going to spell a good thing. Mighty Jun finds the kill onto Ghastly, has been also going down. Jedi Penguin also falling there, and the kills are finally going the way of RnS.
It's
Martin
crazy.
falling very, very
the
low.
hit scan on the side of Revelation were uncontested that entire fight.
I mean, Kano finding 4 kills in that fight on the monkey.
That's crazy. That's stupidly fast. 5 minutes 30 on the clock. They could get some ridiculous time bang. Nearly 6 ults on the board. Closer to 5 here. With the Diva is only halfway. They can use ults willy-nilly and they'll take this.
I mean, look at where Mighty Jun is. He's sat on the back line, and he manages to find the kill onto Unflux. What a beautiful dive coming out. That's such a fast dive coming out. Barrage gets dropped onto Nightmare, and there's the bomb in the air from Martin. That Mighty Jun manages to dodge that by just hiding around the back. Martin's still alive in the backline. Neffy has found the kill onto Bean. Neffy also does fall down there though, and Bob gets thrown onto the point. That big tanky 1000 health character needs burning down before you can get any more percentage onto this point for Revelation, for RnS, sorry. Revelation doing a good job stalling as Unflux comes back on the Doom and finds 2 kills. He goes down, but that might be enough to switch this fight around as Kano finding so many kills.
Someone
But
stop this man.
Loki is going to be backing out as Kano goes down, and I mean,
Martin gets him back.
Jedi Penguin just looking for this kill onto Loki there. Yeah, Loki goes down, and that's going to be the end of that fight. A nice hold from Revelation, and they only gave away 1 tick.
Kano is out for blood. He is not happy today.
That was a hectic fight. I mean, you see Unflux staying on the Doomfist as well.
I mean, if it works, it works. Run with it.
I mean, against Afara though.
Mate, if Jedi can deal with the Farah, then Unflux is a-okay. Unflux will have the time of his life. Dive is being set up. Farah in the back line.
Mighty just finds the kill onto Ghastly. That might be the incentive to start this fight and beat with him. That was a really nice res.
Kano with 1 again.
Bongo is dropped down. Kano has found the kill, and Mighty Jun with the barrage has found 2 kills. Oh my god, and finding another kill to Martin there as well. Mighty Jun with 3. Visor and Nano being dropped down as the stall comes through. 6 players on the point for RnS here, and it looks like they're going to be trying to cap this with a bit more time. Window though coming out, and the stall is so good from Revelation, but RnS is having none of it. Unflux back on the Doom, but he gets focused down because he's the biggest threat that was there.
I know.
And I mean,
stop him.
Martin on the point getting burnt down. Kano is absolutely melting. He's finding so many kills on the monkey. This taser cannon, Tesla cannon doing so much work.
DPS monkey right here.
Yeah, make Winston a DPS. Meteor Strike comes out from Unflux, but that just means he leaves the point, and they finish with 9 seconds less than what Revelation finished, and that's going to knock the time of both down.
Kano is an absolute madman.
I mean, Kano was just in the right place at the right time every single time, just getting every single kill. I mean, he was the only name in the kill feed.
6 times saying, "I'm here, where you at?" to their team. and they answered. They answered by dying. Wow.
I mean,
they need a counter to Kano.
The switch up that RnS has made, whatever RnS has made, the sub with Wheezy and subbing in Loki as well, it's such a massive difference between the first 2 maps. Like, it's such a change of pace. They look like a lot more of a coordinated team than they were before.
The aggression is there. Against such an aggressive team as well.
It could even be the fact that they're on dive. It could be the fact that they're on dive on the attack. They just look so confident on dive comp.
They might just be more comfortable on the dive. But the aggression on the side of just from Kano alone is rivaling what we saw from Vroomy in the other 2 maps.
Yeah, and I mean, you could put it down to the fact that Vroomy isn't in.
That's true. So he has a lot more time.
I do feel like this has got something to do with the fact of Kano and Wheezy just doing more work.
Yeah. And as the map starts, they are in position once again, trying to catch out the Unflux behind the mark.
And I mean,
it would be great if they can get it early on, just to solidify a field percentage on the board. And then work from there.
RnS are looking a bit like, they did look a bit split for a second, but now they're looking ready to go. As the dive comes through, Kano misses his jump. But that's not going to stop Mighty Jun in the back line. He jumps back up again and opts to immediately drop that back down.
1 second nearly gained by the side of RnS.
And the attention seems so split, but Wheezy has found the kill onto the mech of Martin. Visor being popped, finds the kill onto Ghastly. And I mean, kill's going the way of RnS here.
Unflux is low. The red is out for the side of RnS.
I mean, Unflux falls but gets the kill onto Mighty Jun. Kano really needs his bubble back. He's falling so low. Pops the Primal, managed to find the boot kill.
Oh my god!
And Neffy falling as well, and I think that's just that's the end of that fight. RnS doing absolute work on getting rid of Revelation from defending that point, and Martin did get demeched, so he's going to have to jump off, but because they changed how spawns work, Luckily, he gets that insta spawn. There's no like massive
Good
snowballing.
That's good from them. They knew when they needed to reset and go again as a team here.
And Revelation are looking healthy here. They do have plenty of ults on defense, but Unflux gets taken out by Wheezy.
That's going to be a time of reckoning for them. They're going to need to jump in.
Rez does come through for Unflux here, as he's going to pull the blade on Jedi. Mighty Jump's going to pull the blade on Penguin, sorry. And there's another kill for Mighty Jump.
This is not looking good for the side of Revelation.
Bomb comes out from Martin, and will it find any kills? No, unfortunately not. Big anti onto Nightmarian there, and the visor coming out from Unflux on the side. Unflux getting taken down, and I mean, you don't want to lose a ticker if you're Revelation here. Mighty Jun looking for the kill onto the Baby Diva of Martin, and Bob finds the kill onto Mighty Jun. I mean, RnS are really struggling in this fight as they're losing more and more players. Loki falls, and Nightmarian also falling. Nitro finding the kill there. Bean with the resurrection onto Mighty Jun. Kano with the Primal has found 2 kills.
Martin just gets in time.
This fight is insane. This fight could go either way still though, and there's a tick given away. Revelation not quite holding on. And RnS getting respawns back in. It really depends if they can stay alive. Bean falls to Neffy, and there's the bomb dropped on point. Mighty Jun finding the kill onto Penguin. This is definitely looking like he's going the way of RnS here. I mean, they're keeping them off the point as well. 2 ticks and a half given, and I mean, Martin's going to go back in on the ball, getting that touch. Neffy back in, has found 2 kills. Mighty Jun and Kano both falling to Neffy, and nobody can stay on the point. Yeah, RnS are just getting cleaned up there. RnS though, they've got to be so happy with that performance, coming out with 2.5 ticks on second point. I mean, this really puts pressure onto
Revelation
on the defense, on the attack. Sorry.
Think of something big. They took way too long on their first attack to get something together, and with only half the time bank they did in the first attack, they need to think of something fast. They can't take the amount of time they did last time. They need to do something like RnS did. RnS was on it in the first attack for both rounds.
Yeah, and I mean,
that's just how it needs to be.
Revelation will be running that zombie comp that they ran on the first attack, sorry. And yeah, I mean, it worked for them, but they had to do a lot of chasing around the map. They had to chase RnS around the map a lot. So realistically, RnS need to keep up what they're doing. What they did on that first map, where they were just out rotating them, they need to keep that up and keep going forward with that. And hopefully, that just stalls Revelation out long enough to where they can't really get much. Unflux picking the Echo this time instead of the Sombra.
He's insane. They're going the long way around here. They should have just jumped on him, in my opinion. That tower is doing bits.
Nightmarian falling extremely low. That's going to give Neffy a lot of ult charge though. And I mean, there's the rush coming through.
Bubble off the edge and nearly Nightmarian.
Martin falling extremely low, has to give up that high ground. And this fight has become very chaotic. No kills going either way. Yeah, Mighty Jun falls to Nightmarian. That's a nice first kill. Jelly Penguin also finding the kill onto Wheezy, as Nightmarian finding the D-Mech onto Nitro. Loki the Gamers on the Baptiste looking for those kills, hunting for some maybe stagger kills, but I don't think they're going to be allowed. Neffy's going to be building up that coalescence here as well. It's not going to be needed in this fight, as this fight is pretty much won. Loki the Gamer falling, and I mean, if you're Wheezy, you want to die, get that quick respawn coming through, and that's a nice first attack. 1 minute 22 on the clock.
That is a much better attack than they did.
Yeah, I mean, you've got Coalescence and you've got Death Blossom coming online for Revelation here. I say that, but look at the other side. RnS is
not that good with alt management right now. Not got a lot of charge, but he's gonna get now.
There's the
Big
coalescence.
team from
Bob
Unflux.
getting dropped in. Bob finds the kill onto Neffy. As Unflux also falling, and it looks like this is going the way of RnS. Nice defense there, dropping the Bob in, and Wheezy finding 2 kills. Penguin will be jumping off the map, and so will Martin, just going for that quick little reset so they can get into the next fight as quickly as possible with 35 seconds on the clock. This is looking so winnable for RnS here, and they're coming online with they're going to have the Valkyrie, the Bomb, and the Molten Core in this fight.
They're well prepared. They're gonna get their positions up.
And I mean, with
Five
shots
on
that
defense,
Wheezy's
they're
hitting.
Anno on the monkey is a force to be reckoned with.
Wheezy is doing so much damage here as well. There's the
Diva
copy coming out
on the
onto Diva from Unflux. He's just going to be diving straight in, and the Primal in this room from Nightmarion. He's going to be looking for the kill onto Loki. Molten Core has killed Neffy, and Bean gets the resurrection onto Kano. Mighty Jun with the Molten Core has found 3 kills. Martin drops the bomb onto the point and finds 2 kills, but Nitro has cleaned up 2 kills here, and Mighty Jun is just going to be clutching up this fight. The Torbolt absolutely smothering the point and making sure that none of Revelation could touch. RnS bringing it back. They are looking like a better team here. This could be the start of a reverse sweep, and I'm really hopeful to see that, to be honest. I really want to see a reverse sweep coming out.
That is absolutely insane by the side of RnS. They, out of a lot of teams, they wouldn't have been able to compose themselves that well. 2 maps down, the map that they either win or lose this entire set. They get the victory right at the end. They have a fighting chance now. A big difference on the side of RnS, and a big difference on the side of Revelation. It seems like they weren't there. They might have gotten cocky.
Yeah, it could be the fact that they've got cocky. They've just kind of, it's got to their head, and they're just, yeah. I mean, let's hope not. Let's hope that they can bring it back. The map pick will be going to Revelation this time, so they might be able to pick something they're more comfortable on. As that, it might just be the fact that it's not a map that they're very comfortable on. It might be the fact that they're just not very comfortable on the dive comp. They're much more comfortable running a brawl or a double shield.
They might have hoped for Anubis in this aspect.
Yeah, true.
A lot of what I've seen, a lot of tier 2 teams aren't very comfortable in Volskaya, because Volskaya is very dive dominant. If you're not that good on dive, you will falter when it comes to maps like Volskaya. So they might have been less confident on the dive, and so hoped for the Anubis. But in this aspect, Vumi is coming back in.
And so is Octo.
Kano is still on tank. So you know what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping to see that aggression from both sides. I'm hoping to see that absolute dominance for both main tanks here. Rumi, the aggression on the Reinhardt on map 1 and 2. Kano with the aggression on the monkey from
even
map
against
3.
the double shield, Rumi looked very comfortable running into that double shield comp and stomping them on a brawl comp. So maybe if something changes here, because they've got Wheezy and Loki still on the same roles that they didn't have them on the first map, it's very possible that you see kind of the double shield comp coming out for the defense for RnS, and Revelation hopefully. Revelation.
The sad thing is, we won't see the dive. It's very unlikely that we will see the dive.
Very unlikely we see a dive, especially in this kind of tier. This tier is much more brawl based, and I mean, there you go. Straight away coming out on the brawl.
The Ryan Diva.
Ryan Diva mirror match coming out. Penguin has opted to go for the Widowmaker here.
It might be just a first early pick.
Wondering if that's an early pick or whether there's going to be a switch coming through.
The spawn hold. You love to see it. And there's a pause coming up. Nice.
I forgot that I'd rebound pause. That's my bad.
Absolutely great host.
Yeah, you know what? It's good that I know that now, though, because if they'd asked for a pause, then I can just press X.
It's on, but that's an easy burn. Can we just talk about how high up Loki was there and didn't drop into the water? I was very sad that he didn't. As we start.
And I mean, yeah, I mean, it didn't look like... It didn't quite look like they were expecting. Mighty Junk gets hacked on the point, and Penguin's going to be looking for that kill. Mighty Junk does fall to Unflux there, but Unflux falling to Wheezy. As Jedi Penguin just having to back up to his team. I mean, the DPS that are coming out from Revelation here, I mean, they're not the right pick, you would say. But Jedi Penguin just showing us that he still can get kills. He is a Widow. A boot from Octo finding the kill onto Bean there, and without the Baptiste, that's going to spell the end of that fight.
Absolutely insane from Jedi Penguin here. Two easy kills for him. Even though not 3 kills.
5 kills. He got 5 kills. He got 5 kills. He managed to get the headshot onto Wheezy at the start of the fight as well. So, just watching that 5k from Jedi Penguin on the Widow, casually.
A simple 5k, simple.
Yeah, as you do.
Rookie numbers for the man.
And Unflux is going to be looking to build up this EMP here. Shatter comes down, and 2 players got onto their back. Kano is going to find the kill onto Rumi and Martin there, and it looks like this is just going to be a nice quick fight for RnS. They're going to be very happy that they've just won that fight with 1 ult and pushed Revelation away. Nitro also finding all of the kills.
He found his groove.
Kano, he needed 2 maps to warm up. That's what it was. It was 2 maps to warm up.
2 maps. Sometimes you need 2 maps. But I mean, doing what he needs now.
You've got to be scared if you're RnS here. The EMP is going to come out, and that's found 6 players. 1 EMP from Unflux, 6 players being found. Window is dropped down just to secure that fight. And Wheezy went for the Blizzard. Okay. Gonna get killed during Blizzard animation as well, so doesn't even get it off. Mighty Junk just staggering out that point.
Anyway.
Dying there. I mean...
Wheezy changing, understandable. But he could have kept it for this last fight.
Yes and no. You still have the... Like, realistically, you still have that Blizzard in this fight.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. If he kept that Blizzard just for one more team fight...
comes out from Nitro, but Window's there. Jedi Penguin finds the flash. Kano, though, has found 2 kills, and Shatter comes out from... I believe that was Kano shattering. I didn't quite see who got shattered there. And yeah, a nice hold coming through from RnS again.
They don't need that Blizzard. They don't need no Blizzard.
No, they don't need that Blizzard. My bad.
You underestimated them.
I underestimated their power. But coming out. RnS very early on the window, but I mean the aggression coming out. There's the beat. Shatter being blocked by Kano. And a nice block there from Kano as well. He read Ruby like a book. High noon from Jedi Penguin, though on the high ground on the backline, finds the kill onto Wheezy. He is going to be pushed by Martin. He's going to get pushed by Nitro, and Rumi, walking forward, has found 2 kills. I think that's with the assistance of the bomb from Martin. And I mean, ult's committed there from Revelation as they just walk forward and cap this point.
What I'm seeing is when Rumi gets to play the aggression he wants to play, he's unstoppable. You can't stop the man. He will roll over your team. But when Kano plays it just ever so slightly more passive to make his team have more time.
I mean, here you see the aggression coming out. Window comes out from Neffy as soon as they drop down. Kano. I don't think Kano was quite ready to get blown up like that. Kills have gone the way of Revelation here as they just clean up the final kills here. Nitro and Bean just managing to get... managing to get away. Rumi is pinned in and managed to find the kill onto Bean. And the D-Mech also coming through onto Nitro. Rumi, that's absolute... That's slaughter. He can't be pinning in like that and getting away with it. Nitro's getting staggered there. That's
RnS. Wow.
Brutal. And Rumi will have the shatter here, and it's really weird. Kano knows that that shatter's coming out or not. Hack comes out onto the Reinhardt, and 3 people are put onto their backs. That shatter should just finish up that point as the kills be cleaned up by Revelation. Nitro still finding a kill onto Unflux there though. But yeah,
Rumi's getting back into the group, taking a map off on the bench.
And I mean,
The aggression is coming back out.
This round duel is really interesting because they're both landing shatters on each other. And I mean, in that occasion, Rumi managed got the help from Unflux, who got the hack onto Nyx. There's the shatter from Kano. He manages to put 3 onto their back, and I mean, the stun just completely disrupting the Death Blossom there from Revelation. Not from Revelation, from RnS.
Have the man advantage here though.
RnS currently with the man advantage. Revelation not really pushing forward. They do have this window to play with and plenty of other ults as well, but they're clearly just stalling and waiting for time, trying to build up that last 2 ults that they really don't need. There's the bomb coming out from Nitro into the air. Lamp is forced and Nitro finds 3 or 2 kills. Sorry, Nitro finds 2 kills with that bomb. Martin with a bomb of his own does manage to find 1 kill, and Jedi has found a kill onto Bean. This fight could still go either way, but it's really unsure to know. Rumi going for a pin onto Kano and doesn't quite land it, while Kano walks forward and finds the kill onto Unflux. That's just going to be RnS winning that fight and holding this cart where it is. I'd love to see that cart with the googly eyes just distracting me that little bit.
It just looks so dirty. Where's the face, man? You gotta add a little, like, smelly face.
There's the window, 4 people! What a shatter!
Oh my God,
and Kano's just gonna be walking forward. What a shatter from Kano! Like, that was such good timing as well. The window had only just come out and he shattered. Just no hesitation at all.
I'm loving Kano's aggression right now. It's amazing.
Kano looking like a complete different player on this Reinhardt.
Where was Kano since that one?
There's the EMP coming out. And there's the beat from Octo. Both beats do come out in this fight, but Revelation's beat is just worth more. Revelation are going to get this cart moving again. Rumi though and Octo both getting punished. Too far forward. High Noon comes out from Wheezy. He doesn't seem to find anything with that other than... Oh wait, sorry, no, he found the D-Mech onto Martin, and Mighty John's going to be walking forward, finding 2 kills of his own, stopping this cart 30 seconds before the 30 seconds before overtime, and just before the cart gets in.
Unflux waiting in the wind. He's waiting for this hack.
15
it's
seconds.
crucial that he gets this hack on. He either goes for the overtime or he gets that hack.
He needs the hack onto the Reinhardt here, and he is going to be walking forward trying to get that hack. He can't get it.
His body right onto the point just
he
to
gets
get
damaged. Shatter comes down from Rumi anyway and manages to put Nitro onto his back. And Rumi's just going to be dying to Mighty John's Molten Core. Bomb goes out and Martin finds the kill onto Kano with the remake, but it's going to be a little too late. As you see Mighty John switching onto the hammer. He gets the hammer kill! Yes! Okay, that was a bit exciting. that was insane from me. But I don't know what that was.
I've never heard you talk like that. I'm horrified, Latar. I'm absolutely horrified.
I saw the hammer come out. I was watching him. I saw the hammer come out. I was like, yes, please, I want to see it. And there it was. He managed to find that hammer kill onto the Baby Diva and stopping this cart right before 3rd point for RnS. They've got to be so happy with that defense.
We don't talk about how we haven't talked about how much Mighty Jun has actually done this game.
I mean, absolute star player from RnS here.
He's kept this game alive. As much as I've been hyping up Kano this game, he's kept this game alive. He's kept this map alive, definitely. Kano's popped off every team fight. He's been in the team fight for at least 2 kills every team fight. 2 kills might not seem a lot, but that's huge for this team. Kano and Maijun have been pulling the weight.
Yeah, and I mean,
they said get on the shoulders.
You also
and they
can't...
said, yeah, I got you.
you can't avoid the fact that Wheezy has come in, and he has made this team look different since he came in. he has
Yeah.
like he's clearly made a difference, and I mean you see the Vara dive coming from
Oh
RnS
yes, let's
here.
go. Arno's monkey.
Back on the monkey, and the Brawl spawn hold will be coming out, but this car has already started moving. Loki the Gamer will be getting taken down by Jedi Penguin, unfortunately, as Nitro does get pinned up. Wheezy, though, finds the kill onto Neffy, and that's a good starting kill for RnS, as, I mean, Mighty Jun finds the kill onto Unflux with the boot, and I mean, RnS really looked like they were going to be on the back foot here when they lost 2 players at the start of this fight, but no! No. Revelation, they're on the back foot. They're the ones having to back up here. And, I mean...
Unflux having to swap onto the soldier here.
Yeah, having to switch onto
soldier. That should just
soldier.
show how much the Bow's doing to the team. Already with
Kano
all.
unfortunately does fall.
Red's out though. Red's has been used.
He's going to be looking for this barrage going behind, most likely.
This is going to be a huge barrage.
Barrage dropped down, manages to find the kill onto Octo, and he's looking for the kill onto Neffy as well. But Neffy does get direct hit. Jedi Penguin, meanwhile, has found 2 kills of his own, and he gets taken out. Mighty Jun now falling very low, getting pressured by both Unflux and Martin, but he kills himself. As Nitro and Kano are the only 2 players left on this point, it looks like the kills are going back to the way of Revelation. Window getting committed here from Neffy as just to stabilise that fight there, the end of that fight, and yeah, I mean, unfortunate for RnS there not being able to hold that point, but yeah,
they held on for dear life there, and they just got the point back from the wrath of
plenty of
RnS.
ults here for RnS. As Primal is getting popped here for Kano. Visor and bomb being dropped as well. Visor managing to find the kill. I mean, Vroomi's just in the back getting bullied by Kano, who has found that kill, and that's probably going to spell the end of that fight for Revelation, as Octo's dropped the beat. Nano goes on to Kano, but I don't think that's really needed, to be honest. That Nano was just not really needed to burn through the beat armor, as that point gets capped up. And I mean, Wheaty punishing Penguin for peeking after getting a bad respawn. Oh, I see you following me now. I see you.
Oh yeah, I checked it. I was like, oh wait, I ain't following. I should probably do that. As co-cast, I should probably do that. They are able. They're playing so aggressive.
There's the shatter from Vroomi, gonna put Kano onto his back. Vroomi though is gonna be the one who suffers to fall. Plenty of
the fate of death.
Fate of death has met him, and I mean, Revelation have the ult advantage here. This is a fight that they should be winning.
Not be losing this.
I mean, not even that, but like, RnS looks so confident playing this dive comp. They look so much more comfortable running the monkey, and Mighty Jun has found a kill onto Jedi Penguin here. And this could spell the end of that fight. Barrage comes out from Mighty Jun and he gets taken out. Finds the kill onto Unflux, but this is so back and forth. Again, Primal being popped by Kano here, as he's just going to be juggling that Lucio on the point, looking for those hits, and bomb getting chucked up into the air by Martin. Bubble being committed just to keep Kano alive, and there's the visor being committed by Unflux. That's probably just going to spell the end of that fight for RnS, and Revelation holding on to that point only just though, with the skin of their teeth.
Kano the madman.
I don't mean Kano. I mean, what has Kano just done? Unflux got.
Oh my goodness.
That is okay. The big brain from Kano. I don't know whether he's done that on purpose or not, but it looked like he baited Unflux into a bad position so that he could get the kill on him. And the bombers managed to push them all into this corner, and Revelation players are just dying. But I want to like put extra like. I don't know.
Talking about what Kano just did there?
Kano, it looked like he backed up to bait Unflux into a bad position and then dove Unflux and managed to burst him down alone. That was amazing monkey play coming out.
Something that we haven't talked about, but the support lineup on RnS are playing insane. The supports are just
Yeah,
keeping
managing to keep
such
Kano alive,
aggressive
and the shatter
alive.
does come out. Loki going down and Kano getting taken out. Mighty Gen almost having this barrage is going to be looking to maybe clutch it up, but Octo and Rumi getting antied there as well. But Loki is going to be going down, and that's kills going the way of our Revelation as they just hold on to this point just after the checkpoint. 2 minutes 43 on the clock for RnS to push this through though, and Kano has immediately made that switch onto the Reinhardt.
That's big. That's a big thing. They're going to not have a lot of space to dive in this one compared to the other 2 points. So the problem for Reinhardt, that's very good here. Well, what's happened there?
Mighty John is going to pop the visor, but Martin just pushes onto him with that beat armor. Pretty much invincible, as Loki sends Rumi for a nap right before he gets out.
I think the crazy part that we haven't talked about a lot is the difference in support lineups the 2 teams have done throughout this entire map.
True. I mean, I don't think
RnS have really opted away from the back Lucio.
I don't think they've ran Lucio once. I think they've pretty much only ran Mercy, and I think that's kind of what detrimented them on the first and second map. The fact that they were running the Mercy rather than the Lucio.
Yeah.
Yeah. And also
the difference in playstyle support.
there's the visor being popped by Unflux. He's going to be hunting for Mighty John as he gets pushed out of cover by Martin there. Wheezy is going to be looking for a bit more damage just to try and build up that visor here as Martin's going to push onto Wheezy. Can Wheezy get out alive? He unfortunately does die, and that's a big stagger. It does look like might be going for the resurrection. Yeah, resurrection is there from B, just bringing Wheezy back.
The setup comes out, they have a minute to get 40 meters.
Realistically, you've got the nano barrage here for Mighty John and Loki the Gamer, and that's kind of what you want to be looking for. High Noon comes out, 6 players! Penguin has just killed 6 with High Noon! What?
A play.
I mean, that is insane. That is I don't think I've casted with a 6k before. I don't think I've casted a 6k like that before. That was insane.
Absolutely
and I mean,
insane.
right as I say they're setting up, Mighty John has immediately switched off of the Pharaoh. What a shatter though! RnS are coming back into this fight quick. They bring down that shatter. Shatter is traded. Rumi tries to get one of his own, but gets blocked up. And RnS are walking forward with a nano onto Kano, just pushing that forward. Their RnS have dropped all of their ults into this fight so far, and Octo almost having that beat online is probably going to keep Rumi alive. Mighty Jun and Kano getting punished for over-aggression there. Resurrection does come through to keep Kano back into this fight, and the beat from Octo just going to allow Unflux to live forever in the backline. He finds that punch onto Kano, and finds that kill. Unflux with the kill onto Wheezy as well. Unflux might just be clutching up this map. And oh my god, Unflux also finding the kill onto Nitro there. The Doomfist finding 3 kills. Jedi Penguin with another one of those high noons, and they're going to be stopping that point. Revelation, what a way to win that match. What a way to end the map. What a way to finish that matchup. And Revelation, yeah, coming away 3-1 against RnS. I mean, here we're going to see it, because I didn't see it from his perspective. This 6-man high noon through the window as well. Oh my god!
Insane!
That's so unfortunate for RnS as well. I'm assuming they just mistimed it or something, because it looked like the barrage was just about to come out from
I just sneezed.
Oh my god. I mean, my voice is starting to hurt.
That should be illegal.
I've screamed quite a lot in the last 2 maps, but like still, that was
Those 2 maps
amazing
were
match.
absolutely amazing.
Those 2 last maps, absolutely amazing, and I wish it was first to 4.
First map
honestly.
was a slow start, but the second map, you could tell RnS weren't going to go down without a fight.
I wish it was first to 4.
Map, if it was first to 4th, we would be going all night, Latark. We would not be ending here. We would be going until 10 o'clock tonight.
We could always keep going and do the tier 3 game after this. It looks like RnS have all just dipped. I think Jedi Penguin has to get the MVP. Rumi
Jedi has to go.
has done so much, and Martin and Neffy as well doing so much, but Jedi Penguin doing so much work
I was
on
going to
McCree,
give it to Rumi,
facilitated
but
so
Jedi
well.
getting that 6k right at the end, he swiped it away. Just
I will-
swiped it away.
Send Jedi Penguin the invite to our group. Just try and give him a chance to speak for himself for what he's just done
That was
on that
absolutely
map. But
insane. I
well
mean, do
played
you
to
want to
every
cast
player,
that one
and
in 7 minutes?
we can do. It starts now is the thing.
Well,
It
we
starts
could just...
right now.
We might... I mean, if they don't have a caster, then we could cast. I don't mind solo casting if you go.
I don't mind casting. I can end this and go.
Then we can do.
Yeah.
You can go straight for that one if you want.
As long as they're not already in first map, then we should hopefully. But yeah, Mighty Jun, I think, is gonna get
That was
the
crazy.
honourable mention for me anyway, for my opinion. I think he's played exceptionally well for RnS, and I mean RnS putting up a proper fight at the end there.
That was insane. That game. That's peak tier 2 right there. Peak tier 2. You don't get much better than that. You just don't.
No, you really don't. I mean, I'm gonna see. Can be cheeky. I will end this stream here, but I'm gonna quickly check. Okay, yeah.
So yeah, you wanna hop onto that one?
Yeah, so I'll be ending this stream here, and then I'll be starting the next stream, which is gonna be right now.